Hello, welcome to the show. Thanks for coming in. I'm going to show you today how to craft special snake oil quickly. I would recommend going to Van Horn. You can fast travel to it. Then head west. There's a couple ginseng that I'm going to be picking up as well. After this segment, which is going to be about halfway through the episode, I will have a map displayed with 6 current locations, 4 ginseng locations, and 1 Indian tobacco in this particular area. Then we'll continue on to Valentine, where I'll show you 5 more Indian tobacco and 4 more ginseng locations, along with a fire where you can craft safe from PvP. You'll be able to ghost other players so they won't be able to mess with you while you're crafting. Now, I did have one viewer tell me that they got killed while crafting there. So apparently it's not 100% success rate. Apparently, there are some ways to where somebody can get an aggro or an opportunity to kill you. But for the most part, in my experience, I've never had a problem there. So I would just say, take that with a grain of salt, that there's a possibility that you can still get killed, but most likely you're going to be safe while crafting at that fire. And I'll show you that later in the episode after we get all these collected. And in order to craft special snake oil, we need currant and Indian tobacco. This location that I'm showing you west of Van Horn should definitely fill you up on currant without any problem at all, because you'll get 2 to 3 currant per spawn, and I'm showing you 5 spawns. So you should be able to come across anywhere between 10 and 15 current at these 5 spawns. Obviously you can't pick up more than 10, but you'll definitely be able to fill up. And if you're lucky, if you get 3 at the first, if 2 of the 4 first spots you check have 3 current, then you won't even need to hit the 5th spot. And then from there you will want to head back over to the fast travel, or you could try and free roam and be lucky to get there. And then you're going to want to fast travel over to Valentine, because that is where the hot spot for Indian tobacco is, and that is where the fire, which you can craft at without having people grief you, is also located. So as you can see, I'm getting some current locations shown to you. I'm already full on current, so I cannot pick any more up. But I am showing you on the map each location, as well as where it looks like on the terrain. But I would just personally not even bother pausing on the maps when I show you each one. Just go to the map that I have it all pinpointed, pause on that screen, and then you should be able to find those locations off of that map quite easily. Now you see on the map too, there's a house here right by me. This house is kind of funny because you can't go in the front door. If you don't realize that you can climb up this little wagon and get up over the porch and then go through a window in the top floor, then you'll never go in this house and you'll never know what's in there. And there's quite a bit of interesting things in there. You should definitely check it out. I'm not going to show you though. I'll leave that to you, because I'm not bringing you spoilers. I'm bringing you knowledge. So check that spot out. And who do you think is keeping the fire burnt? There's a fire going in that building, in a fireplace. And I'm wondering, do you know? Who do you suspect is keeping that fire going? Because I didn't see anybody there. Check it out. Let me know. All right, here we go. We are just around Valentine right now. We headed due west from the butcher. And I'm going to show you now where there are 5 Indian tobacco locations, as well as 4 ginseng locations. Now that was the first Indian tobacco and ginseng location that I just passed up there. I'm running towards the next Indian tobacco location, and we'll be following that with another ginseng, and then 2 more Indian tobacco, and then 2 more ginseng, and 1 more Indian tobacco. There's usually a whitetail buck that spawns over in this area, which at the end of this segment as well, I'm going to also include a map where all these points are pinned, And I've also marked where the fire is, and I've also marked where the buck spawns. Because unfortunately, for some reason, It's one of the very rare times that I didn't see this buck during this session. So often it's there. And I actually did kind of a dry run before I did this run, and the buck charged at me. It was kind of funny. I killed it like maybe a fraction of a second before it rammed me. Since I had explosive ammo loaded, I needed to switch to something else because I wasn't going to waste an explosive round on a deer. I would have rather let it hit me, but still, it's like, whew, close one. So here's some more Indian tobacco. I'm going to run and show you some ginseng, and then one more Indian tobacco, and then I'm going to show you all about this fire situation. That might be what you came in to see in the first place. Sorry to leave it to last, but this video is more geared towards showing you how to craft the special snake oil than it is showing you how to exploit this fire. The fire exploit is just a little add-on. Most of my other viewers, if you've already watched any of my other videos on how to craft another different type of tonic, then they already know about this fire location. So I didn't want to put it at the front of the video and make people re-watch something that they already know about. Along with the Indian tobacco here, if you've already watched my video on potent snake oil, you know where 4 of these Indian tobaccos are, but not the 5th one, because I didn't include the 5th one in that video. I remember having found it before, but I couldn't find it that day. I was just kind of having a brain fart. Okay, we're at the fire. Now see on the map, if you just rewind it a little bit and go back and look, and you'll see on the mini map, this guy that's ghosted out right now, he was bright pink on my radar, and now he's kind of like a grayed out pink, and you can see his character is a ghost. You can see through him. He's just kind of like fuzzy. That means he can't shoot me. I am safe from him at this fire, and I'm safe from him because I am close to this NPC that gives missions. His name is The Boy, and because I'm within range of him, I am safe from PvP. And you can see this griefer here, he tried even meleeing me from the back and realized he couldn't, and then I guess decided to join me for some crafting. I don't know what his deal is. Here's the map for you, so you can see all the Indian tobacco, ginseng, and buck locations as well as where the fire is. I hope this video helps you. I really appreciate you coming in. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'll see you next time. Until then, happy hunting. And thank you, Kamau X, for asking me to show everyone how to do this.